Remove the old wax ring. Whoopsie. Hey, welcome back everybody. Y'all know the score. We're at the house and we've got a little bit more tidying up to do. We left off with the battery dying on the drill, so I got the battery charger this time, as well as a few other little items like the correct light bulbs for the light. We've got a couple paint brushes. You'll see why here in a second. And I've got some putty somewhere. Here it is. Some plastic wood. And that's going to be for these. They had some weird handles on these things. Instead of running them like you should, they ran them like across like this. It's kind of weird. So we're going to putty up these holes, paint them. Yep, I agree. They should have been done before I painted all the cabinets. I didn't think about it. So we're gonna do it now. I'm gonna put that in first. That way it'll give it time to dry. Then we'll paint over that and then we'll pre-drill all the holes for the knobs. Put those in, and while that's drying though, while the putty's drying, we're gonna go ahead and finish drilling the holes for the can lights so we can get these puppies mounted and all the electrical can be done. Let's get after it. Alright guys, I don't really know where we have to go. I thought I popped up some of the insulation, and looking at it now, we may have to go past that peak. Might be easier to go from the bottom. It's definitely not easy holding you guys. Hang on one second. Alright, I found a tunnel. We're gonna have to get under here. I think that's the kitchen. Let's do it. Whew. That sucked. But we're here. I don't know why they did this. I guess to make it look cool. But yeah, I had to get through this little hole. That's the main attic. And that's the kitchen. So now that we're here, we got to run wire from this hole to this hole to this hole to this hole. And we should be good. Let's get to doing that. Okay, we got the wiring done for the can light. So we've got power coming from the middle over to here. Then it comes to here. Then it's going to go to there. Then it's going to go to there. Now that the wires run up here, we can go downstairs and wire in those can lights. So let's get back in this little hobbit hole. It might be a little easier to get through now that I don't have the cable on me, but let's get after it. I'll try to record with you guys as I go through this little bitty hole. Alright, let's do this. Goal here is going to be to stay on these 2x4s as we crawl up under here. Whoa! I'm like a tiger. Woo! Almost through. All right, made it. Probably couldn't tell, but that's the hole that we just got through. Way to go, team. Let's get out of this attic and let's go wire those lights up. And that's what it looks like. Yeah, that's a lot of excess cable, but I'll trim these up. And this was actually just leftover Romex that I found in the shed out back. So I'm not too worried about the extra. Let's get this wired up and closed up and let's see how it looks. Well, now that we got them all up, moment of truth. Were you in doubt? Come on, peeps. But as you can imagine, dealing with all that blown-in insulation has caused quite the mess. So let's clean this place up a little bit. All right, guys, sorry, it's a new day. My phone died right after we finished installing these pucks, but I still got a ton of stuff done before I left. We got the knobs on the doors. Everything looking clean there. I was also able to mop and sweep both the living room, dining room, hallway, and all the bedrooms are clean now. Boom, look at that. Gorgeous. I did decide to go with new toilets for both the hall bath and there's one for the master bath. I mean, if you look at it, it's $24 for a new toilet seat plus another 20 something bucks for the internal guts on the flushing mechanism. So 40 bucks to do that, plus all the time it's gonna take me to clean them and everything. Might as well just throw 2 new ones in there. So that's why I went with that. I also picked up some paint to resurface that countertop in the hall bath and the master bath. So let's get started putting the first coat down on this, but first we gotta tear out the old faucets because I got new faucets as well. Let's tear those out, prep everything for paint, put the first coat down, then we'll work on putting the new toilets in while the first coat dries. Then we'll try to put a second coat on, and then we'll kind of start cleaning the bathroom while the second coat dries, and maybe put a third coat. Let's just see how it looks. So let's get started. All right, so I've taken out the faucet, the drain, sanded the top of this, and then hit it with some acetone to clean out all the extra dust. Now we're just gonna hit it with some paint, which is just the epoxy paint. Here's what I use on the other house. Now the hardest part is the bowl because of the sides. So you really want to make sure you just light coat the inside, and that way it doesn't run down the bowl. And again, the goal is not to completely cover on the first coat. Yeah, it does look pretty good for a first coat, but we're going to hit it with a second coat once this tacks up a little bit so we can keep it from running, and that should really make it look awesome. Let's go do the hall bath. Notice anything different with the preparation for the hall bath sink? Cover the floor. Had to scrub the flooring in the master bath with acetone to get all the paint back off, but yeah, just put paper down on the floor. Just a pro tip. Same thing, we prepped the sink, cleaned it, sanded it, hit it with 2 coats of acetone just to make sure everything's clean. I'll probably wipe it down one more time and then we'll hit it with the first coat. Let's get to it. both bathrooms. Now I'm putting in the new toilet for the hall bath. Already did the one in the master bath. So let me show you guys the whole process for that. Put the new wax ring on. Well, in this situation, a neoprene ring. And once you get that on, all you do is lock up the toilet. So now that I got the base mounted, all you gotta do now is pop this little O-ring on the bottom of this and then slip it on back of the toilet. And once you get past that step, all that's left is mounting the toilet seat. Little caps. Got yourself a toilet. Hello. Boom. She works. On to cleaning up this nasty shower. You can see just like the grease stains on this shower. You can even see in the camera. That's disgusting. Alright guys, I completely lost track of time, but I've got to run with the toilets being set, the faucets being set, everything's done and ready to go. And I'll reveal it to you guys. Sorry to leave you hanging. On the next episode, we do the final reveal of everything. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace. Come on guys, y'all really thought I'd leave y'all hanging? Check out the bathrooms.